Russia is a country of secrets, conflicts, and unsolved mysteries. Behind the bright lights of Moscow and St. Petersburg lies a world few know about. One of extreme beauty, but also of rigid traditions, unbridled luxury, and harsh everyday realities. There are things tourists don't see, stories that aren't told, and hidden aspects that may surprise you. Are you ready to discover the dark side of Russia? What you're about to see is not just a tourist destination. It is a forbidden place, wild and full of secrets that almost no one dares to show you. Stay until the end, because what you discover will leave you speechless. Trust me, it's worth it. But before we start, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more content like this. Russia is a vast country, a vast expanse of land spanning 2 continents, with 11 time zones and a history that has influenced the entire world. It is a place where past and present merge in a unique way, where the vestiges of the Tsars coexist with the remnants of Soviet communism, and where the modernity of the metropolis collides with the harsh reality of the countryside. Russia is not a country for everyone. It is harsh, fascinating, imposing, and sometimes unsettling. Behind its grandeur lies secrets, contrasts, and little-known aspects that make it as fascinating as it is enigmatic. Before we delve into the secrets of Russia, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to not miss upcoming videos about incredible destinations, mysteries of the world, and unique trips. Share the video and leave a like if you enjoy discovering the hidden sides of the most fascinating countries on the planet. One of the most famous aspects of Russia is the beauty of its women. Russian women are recognized worldwide for their well-groomed appearance, elegance, and femininity. Russian culture still imposes very high standards on women, who often feel compelled to maintain a perfect image. The concept of a woman should be beautiful is deeply rooted in Russian society. This is reflected in her way of dressing. High heels, always perfect makeup, elegant clothes, even for shopping. It is not uncommon to see young girls who look like models walking the streets of Moscow or St. Petersburg with surprising grace and confidence. However, behind this impeccable image lies a complex reality. In Russia, patriarchy is still deeply rooted, and many women feel forced into traditional roles of wife and mother, with strong social pressure to marry and have children before the age of 30. Despite having a high level of education, Russia has one of the highest rates of female university graduates in the world. Many women are forced to choose between their career and their family, often giving up one for the other. Furthermore, Russia is one of the countries with the highest rates of domestic violence, a problem that is often downplayed and offers few legal protections for victims. But Russian women are not only beautiful and elegant, they are also strong, determined, and intelligent. Many of them have become world-famous entrepreneurs, scientists and artists, fighting against the stereotypes that would relegate them to secondary roles. Russia is also a country of contrasts in this respect. On the one hand, the image of the perfect, submissive woman. On the other, a growing number of women fighting for independence and equality. If Russian women are a symbol of beauty and mystery, the country's culture is equally fascinating. Russia has given the world some of the greatest writers of all time. Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, Bulgakov, Nabokov, for example. His novels are imbued with that typically Russian melancholy, a profound reflection on existence, suffering, and the complexity of the human soul. Russian literature is not just entertainment, it is a journey into the depths of the human psyche, an analysis of the human condition immersed in an often oppressive and cruel society. Theater and ballet are also fundamental pillars of Russian culture. Moscow's Bolshoi Theater and St. Petersburg's Mariinsky Theater host world-class performances, where Swan Lake and the Nutcracker are performed with almost surreal perfection. Russian ballet is synonymous with discipline and sacrifice. Dancers begin studying as children, submitting to a very strict regime that requires years of absolute dedication. Nightlife in Russia is equally surprising. Moscow is one of the most vibrant cities in the world when it comes to nightlife, from exclusive clubs frequented by the elite to secret bars where the vodka flows non-stop. Vodka, in fact, is one of the symbols of Russian culture. It's not just a drink, it's a ritual, a way to socialize, celebrate, and forget. Would you like to travel to Russia? Have you ever had any experiences with Russian culture? Write in the comments what you think and what aspects of Russia intrigue you most. Traveling through Russia is a unique experience. The country is so vast that it offers every type of landscape imaginable. From the modernity of Moscow and St. Petersburg to the wild beauty of Siberia. From the Caucasus Mountains to the Black Sea coast, there's always something new to discover. The Trans-Siberian Railway, the train that connects Moscow with Vladivostok, is one of the most fascinating journeys you can take. An adventure through thousands of miles of forests, steppes, remote villages, and forgotten cities. Lake Baikal, the deepest lake in the world, is a unique natural wonder. In winter, it freezes completely, creating a surreal landscape, while in summer it becomes a destination for hiking and nature lovers. The Kamchatka Peninsula, with its active volcanoes and wildlife, is one of the most remote and fascinating regions on the planet. The Caucasus, with its snow-capped peaks, offers picture postcard landscapes and a culture that blends Russian, Persian, and Turkish influences. But traveling in Russia is not always easy. Bureaucracy can be a nightmare. Public transportation in remote regions is limited, and language is a barrier for many tourists. Furthermore, state control is pervasive. Individual freedoms are limited, censorship is widespread, and dissenting opinions can have serious consequences. Russia is a country of extreme contrasts, a place that enchants and frightens at the same time. It is a land of stunning beauty and harsh realities, of ancient traditions and emerging modernity, of apparent freedoms and ironclad rules. It's a country you either love or hate, but it never leaves you indifferent. With its dark side and irresistible charm, Russia remains one of the most enigmatic and fascinating places on the planet. If you enjoyed this journey to the dark side of Russia, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Much more exclusive content awaits you, featuring incredible journeys, mysterious cultures, and unmissable curiosities. Share this video with your friends and leave a comment with your opinion.